Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and their twin flame connection. Twins, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. I do have to say to you, fire signs, I hear, or rather I feel a tunneling or a muting in my left ear. It's as if spirit came in and just gently placed their hand over my ear. It's a signaling to me that your spirit guides are present in this reading right now, and they have something to say to you. So if you are unsure of what a twin flame dynamic is, I've included a link to Gabi Kovalenko's full-length explanation of the twin flame journey, which I feel is one of the most comprehensive that I've found online. In a nutshell, the twin flame journey is about two people who share the same energetic frequency, the same energetic soul. Not everyone meets their twin in this lifetime. Not everyone is incarnated with their twin in the same lifetime. If you have met your twin and are in separation from them right now, I understand that you are probably going through such a harrowing time, as the separation period often deals with a lot of shadow work and healing and spiritual ascension. I am a twin flame. I was in separation from my twin for 7 years, and we have recently come back into union. I do these readings for twins to provide some guidance from spirit and to get a temperature check on what is going on in your twin flame journey. I'm going to be using 2 decks for your reading today. The first one for the overall energy is going to be from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and for your tarot portion of the reading, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and their twin flame connection. What messages do you have for the twins, please, Spirit? If you're here as a cross watcher, welcome. There are some cross watchers, Spirit just told me. Number 28, which reduces to a 10, corresponding to the Wheel of Fortune card in the major arcana of the tarot. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiterian energy, planet of expansion. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's also the planet of protection, Spirit just said. Divine luck, divine timing. And the card that you got is building blocks. Spirit just said laying the foundation, but it's not just to the twin flame journey. It's not just about that, but it's also the building blocks that you've been laying down for yourself, for your own life, for your own prosperity. Fire signs, that's very important to you right now, and I dare say that it's working out. It's like you've like brick by brick by brick, building, and now you're kind of standing on top, looking around, looking at the view that you've cultivated for yourself and really reveling in it. You know, even with the hand on the hip, it's like a little sassy. It feels forthright. It feels empowered. There's something about her hair that's sticking out. I don't know if you are a ginger or you have kind of reddish brown hair, or your twin does. I don't know why I'm focusing on the hair. I never really cared about the hair before, but Spirit wants me to highlight that. This character appears to also be wearing, I don't know if you can tell, but like kind of antlers, almost kind of like, you know how like for a holiday Christmas party or something, someone will put on like reindeer antlers and like kind of walk around and look cute. At least that's what they do at my job. Everybody kind of gets into the spirit of things. I see I see wearing antlers. It's almost like a display of strength and a kind of wisdom that it's something outward. It's like you're wearing it on the outside. I don't know if you've changed your appearance or you're wearing different kind of clothing. You're dressing for success, dressing the part. Maybe you want to be the part of the ethereal goddess, god or goddess, I don't know. Spirit wants me to highlight that. Or you've been thinking about it, changing your appearance somehow. There are a couple cards in the Tarot of Mystical Moments where either there's some kind of buck or reindeer or something having to do with antlers. We'll see if those come out, but I'm seeing a card specifically in my mind. I think it's the King of Pentacles card in this deck. Oh, that would be amazing if it came out, but I'm just seeing the card in my mind, which is good enough. King of Pentacles, somebody who's at the top of their game, somebody who is really focusing on their stability, their finances, their goals, their dreams, and really making them come into fruition. And I think that's what this card is all about. It's like, it's not just about dreaming about something, it's actually making it manifest. And you and your twin could be working on that during your separation period. I'm going to pull 3 cards, 1 card for your energy, 1 card for your twin, and 1 card for the connection. I'm only taking uprights, no reversals. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to show you all 3 cards at once because Spirit said it's important. You got, and feel free to flip your energies with your twins because twins often mirror one another. But as far as the reading goes, this is your energy, Queen of Wands. This is their energy, the 8 of Swords. This is the Union, King of Wands. Oh, I said union. I didn't say connection, I said union. Take that as you will. Between the divine counterparts, these King and Queen of Wands, divine counterparts, you have this feeling of being trapped and bound, of being caught in your head, your thoughts. This is the analysis paralysis card. And these two sides are not really looking at each other. They're looking kind of in different directions. I just wanted you to see how it looks on my table. It's undeniable that you and your twin might be kind of looking off in different directions, facing away from each other, but we'll get to it. Fire signs, your energy could not be more beautiful. You have this peacocking energy here with her skirt that looks like peacock feathers, the sunflower to represent the sun, life-giving energy, abundance, light. You're radiating right now. This goodness, this light, this brightness. Okay, this is very strange. So I'm learning German right now because my twin is German, so I'm just trying to learn his language, and it's really hard. It's really hard to learn a language, by the way. But the word for bright in German is actually hell, H-E-L-L. That's the word for bright. But spirit is, I see it like in my mind's eye right now. I see the German word for bright is hell. So it's almost like you want to tell me, fire signs, yes, of course I look like this because I'm amazing, but it's been hell. It's been difficult. It's been trying me at every turn and every step. This whole twin flame journey thing, it's driving me bonkers. Am I going to still be amazing and up-level myself? Of course I am. Because I'm still me. But I want you to know, or spirit, that it came at a price. And I don't know why that's so important for you to express to somebody. So let me express it on your behalf. It's been absolute hell. And I promise you I can relate. I promise you, 7 years in separation from my twin. It was, you know, it felt like if I could just get through one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, that I was surviving. And it made me crazy, right? Because, like, why should I put so much power in someone else's hands? That didn't feel right either. So kind of had to take back the power. I could see here she's holding on to that sunflower. Had to take it back. And I don't necessarily know that your twin wanted to take it from you. I don't even think they realized they had any power. Maybe it was the idea of them. And such is the twin flame journey, right? It's a constant tennis match. It's a constant back and forth. It's a constant readjustment of your own energy and your own stability and your own anxiety and your own love and self-love and love for others. Constant adjustment. But you're doing it. It doesn't feel, I feel like whoever I'm reading for, it's not congratulatory though. It feels tough. You don't have to put on a facade on my behalf. But maybe you feel like you do for others. Can I get a card to clarify? Fire signs, please. Queen of Wands. 2 cards came out. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So yeah. You've taken all of your new beginnings and made them grow. You planted the seed that Spirit gave to you. You knew that Spirit was giving you something good. Every time Spirit handed you something, you ran with it. You took it. You knew. You knew what the blessing was. You recognized the blessing. You planted that seed and you allowed it to come to fruition. So right there, I will say good for you, because a lot of people don't recognize that. But the reason you were able to do that, why? Because Queen of Swords, you saw the truth of things, maybe in this connection. You weren't going to wait around for your twin to make that new beginning happen. You were going to do it all by yourself. And you did. Queen of Swords, she can be ruthless, for sure, but she can also be really sarcastic. She looks for the truth. She looks for the truth in things. She's constantly searching to see if other people know the truth too. She has a lot of prowess. So there's a lot of shrewd, divine, feminine energy here, which doesn't have to do with gender. It just has to do with, like, what am I attracting towards me? What am I allowing to come towards me? Because it can't be anything less than the best. I feel like you have a really good head on your shoulders, fire signs, and you're making it work for you. You're very empowered. Your twin, however, 8 of Swords, like I was saying before, I think your twin is really stuck in their heads. See all this water here? It's almost like they're leaking emotions. And maybe, you know, just because some people are in separation from their twin doesn't mean they don't talk to their twin. It can look all different ways. I was talking to my twin, and then I just had to cut him off because it was too difficult, right? It was one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. Truly. It's like I'd almost take an argument with him any day over not talking. But there we were, right? And it was just like all of this emotion just kind of leaking out, just uncontrollable. 8 of Swords, being trapped and bound in our own thoughts. And you can see here, the cage is open. Your twin can release themselves, but they don't see that right now. It's almost like they're getting in their own way. You feel that to be true of your twin, that they're getting in their own way? Can I get a clarifier for their twin's energy, please? Clarifier. Cards feel really cumbersome. Yeah, wow. You could be dealing with a Libra. The number 11, Justice. Yeah, I would say, okay, these are 2 air sign cards, so you could be dealing with an air sign. I would say, I think it's a safe bet to say that your twin is dealing with some karma. This is all about karmic balance. Really looking at the ghosts of Christmas past, and Spirit specifically wanted me to say it like that. The ghosts of Christmas past. It's somebody who is looking at the different phases of their life and all the things that they've done that they have to kind of reconcile and reckon with, and forgive in others, forgive of themselves, and ask for forgiveness, perhaps. Justice card is all about Spirit bringing balance into the world, balance into this connection, balance into the heart of your twin. And it's not easy. And we all go through it. There was a justice time for you. There could be a justice time for you in the future. It's just that for your twin, justice is now. But even in the justice, it's beautiful, right? You don't want your twin to suffer, okay? Because I'm going to tell you that right now, because there's something in me that's just like, you got to say this. Like, even if your twin just drove you up a wall, they are our best teacher, and they are our mirror, and their energy is a mirror to our energy. You want your twin to succeed. You want your twin to prosper, even if it's without you. Because the more they prosper, the more you prosper. The more they can open their heart, the more you can open your heart to everything beautiful that Spirit has in store for you. So, energetically, when you're in those spaces of quiet contemplation or meditation, when you're taking those long walks and you feel your twin's energy, just send them love. Just send them love, because it means you're just sending yourself love. It just bounces back to you. It's really hard, like I understand, but it's important. It's important. Spirit wants to reiterate how important it is. Even if you don't want to come back into union with your twin in the earthly realm, it's still important for you to heal in the energetic. And allow balance to come into play. For the, I almost said union again, for the connection. King of Wands, right? King of Wands can be Aries, Leo energy. So this is very much the fire element. You showed up in your reading, your own reading. The King of Wands, you can see here clearly, marches to the beat of their own drum. They're the trailblazers. They're the ones who set the tone, set the standard for how things are going to be. And in this connection, both of you are just really sitting in the element of fire, really wanting to move forward, wanting to start new things, really determined. It's just that how you approach life is different right now. What you're prioritizing is different. But it's almost like I think both of you want each other to excel, exceed expectation. Can I get a clarifier for this King of Wands for the connection? King of Cups, 2 kings. So it's not just about let's go out there and conquer, let's go out there and take over the world. It's also about let's get back to the self. Let's deal with those sharks in the pit of our stomach that might hold us back. Let's deal with the emotions. It's important. It's important. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy, and it talks about somebody who is emotionally mature. There's a lot of maturity happening here with your connection. It's a lot of divine masculine energy on this side. On the far side of the table, it's a lot of divine feminine, and on this side of the table, it's a lot of divine masculine. Right, and in the middle, the balance. The anxiety, but also the balance. The King of Cups is a beautiful card because it talks about somebody who has access to their emotions. They might not wear it, they might not wear them on their sleeve, but they can summon them up when the time is right. I'm gonna get a card. Oh, this, I'm going to read from the book. I'm gonna read from the book. This is the advice from Spirit for building blocks. Number 28. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is the time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. And a relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have. By building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another, you are moving towards laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. So that's your reading, twins. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, twins.